I wonder if Dr. El Hatib and Dr. John Yee would please come to the podium. The ACMG Foundation thanks the Genzyme Corporation for its continuous generous support of this particular fellowship, now in its 6 years. Although funded by Genzyme, the ACMG Foundation accepts applications and selects the most outstanding candidate. This fellowship fills a critical training need in our field at a time when 100% of newborns in the United States are screened for the uniform panel, and over 12,000 babies are identified annually who require follow-up and management. The ACMG Foundation proudly presents the 2010-2011 Genzyme ACMG Foundation Clinical Genetics Fellowship in Biochemical Genetics to Dr. Ayman El Hatib. This $75,000 fellowship encourages the recruitment and training in clinicians in the field of clinical biochemical genetics, and especially in the diagnosis, management, and treatments of individuals with metabolic disease. Dr. El Hatib will join the Medical Biochemical Genetics Fellowship Program at the Baylor College of Medicine in Houston and conduct a study that will assess glucose kinetics in patients with MELAS syndrome utilizing stable isotopic technology. Representing the Genzyme Corporation is Dr. John Yee. And Dr. Yee, would you please say a few words?
Thank you, Dr. Howell. At Genzyme, it has been our distinct pleasure and indeed part of our responsibility to support this fellowship program now for several years. And it is also our aspiration to continue and expand our support in the coming years. Because in many ways, this fellowship program both represents as well as supports a tripartite mission that we share together with the ACMG and each of you. First, to advance research, to continue to work together to find answers to many of the important remaining unanswered questions in the field of genetics. Secondly, to serve patients, to help each and every patient that we are responsible for to achieve their very best possible health outcomes. And thirdly, to support training, to work together to prepare the next generation of physician scientists who indeed can serve those patients and advance the field as it moves forward. So on behalf of my colleagues at Genzyme, it is my pleasure to congratulate Dr. El Hatib and wish him all success in his career as a biochemical geneticist.
You'll have to admit that's a pretty big check even for Houston. I wonder if Dr. Marilyn Lee and Dr. Darren Lee, Mr. Darren Lee, would join me at the podium, please. The American College of Medical Genetics Foundation is honored to present Dr. Marilyn Lee with the 2010-2011 Luminex ACMG Foundation Award. This $100,000 award promotes safe and effective genetic testing services, including the development of research guidelines. It's the largest single financial gift given by the foundation at this time. We hope that will change. And it is intended for pilot research. Last year, we saw this occur with Dr. David Ledbetter and his group at Emory, who successfully competed for a $3.4 million NIH GO grant based on the work that he began when he received the Luminex Award in 2008. Dr. Marilyn Lee of Tulane University and School of Medicine and Tulane Medical Center and her co-PI, Dr. Anwar Iqbal, will study the effect of microarray-based testing for detection of genetic aberration in hematologic malignancies. The results of this project will facilitate the development and utilization of microarray technology for high-quality, reliable cancer genetic testing in CLIA-certified diagnostic laboratory. Representing the generous donor of this award, the Luminex Corporation, is Mr. Darren Lee. Darren, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. Good afternoon. At least I don't have any problems with name pronunciation this afternoon. Luminex is proud to be associated with this award, and in fact, this is the 6th year that this award has been going. And we're also appreciative of the ACMG Foundation of this opportunity to contribute. Dr. Lee's work is particularly interesting to Luminex and our partners. We've expanded our product development strategy in many areas of human genetics and pharmacogenomics, as you know, and also in other areas now of infectious diseases and oncology, and all focused in the area of multiplexed array testing. So this particular research is of particular interest to us. So we'd like to wish Dr. Lee and Dr. Iqbal every success as they continue the work in cancer genetic testing. And again, we'll thank you for the opportunity to the ACMG Foundation to contribute. Thank you.
The ACMG Foundation is honored also to present 2 other awards during this meeting. During the molecular concurrent session tomorrow, Dr. Alicia Willis will receive the Signature Genomic Laboratory Travel Award, which is given to a student, trainee, or junior faculty ACMG member whose abstract was chosen for a platform presentation. Dr. Willis is assistant professor in the Department of Molecular and Human Genetics and an assistant laboratory director of the DNA Diagnostic Laboratory at Baylor. She received the $1,500 Signature Travel Award for her platform presentation entitled Examination of Data from the Personal Genomic Profile in a Controlled Population. And we congratulate Dr. Willis. And the final award that I would like to announce is that of Dr. Marwan Taya, who is a recipient of the 2nd annual Richard King Trainee Award for his manuscript, Targeted Comparative Genomic Hybridization Array for the Detection of Single and Multiple Exon Gene Deletions and Duplications, which will be published in the April issue of Genetics in Medicine. This $1,000 award encourages ACMG trainees in their careers and fosters the publication of quality research in Genetics in Medicine, our journal. It is named in honor of Dr. Dick King in recognition of his instrumental role in creating Genetics in Medicine and for serving as its first editor-in-chief. Thank you very much.